obviously evident.
Okay.
We're going to use the roller gauze as our combat gauze, so we're not wasting stuff.
Okay.
All right. So remember what you need to do is you need to reach in. Dan, can you make him bleed? Perfect. Someone. So you'll see push. Just like you're talking about, you see the wound cavity fill up with blood. Most likely this is what it's going to look like when you get there. So you have to physically get your fingers in there, or finger, and you need to find the point of wound. And there's some IV tubing in here, and you'll actually be able to feel it. So that's going to be your point of wounding. So right now she's pushing, and I've got my finger up against it, and I can feel it pulsating every time she actually pushes in. Yeah. So now I have pressure on that with my finger, right? Yeah, you're good. I have pressure on that with my finger. So from here, I get my combat gauze. And if I have copious amounts of fluid still stuck in there, I'm just gonna take some regular 4x4s or whatever I have. I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna try to soak it up. Or I'm just gonna take my other fingers and just like you're clearing an airway.
Would you ever want to get suction in there, or
You could
is
if
that
you-
too
if
much to
You
ask?
can if you have it available. Chances are if we're suctioning a wound, we'll probably need that for an airway.
Right,
So,
good thought.
so from here, I'm gonna take my combat gauze. And remember, we're always gonna start at the point of wounding. So I'm gonna start on my left, and I'm gonna work my way to the right. So I get it in, get it on the outside of my finger, and I'm gonna bring my other finger out and push all this over all in one motion. So it's there. He's gonna slide on the cookie tray. So I still have my pressure, but now I have the gauze in between my finger and the point of wounding. And I'm just going to continue to pack from left to right. And if my bleeding was on the right, it'd just be right to left. As deep as I can, while using my left hand to continually pull it over to the left. Then you'll be surprised at how much is going to fit in here. And then once you get over to the right side, you'll need to reach down and you need to find the bone. There is a bone in there, so you'll need to find it, okay? And once you find it, you're going to pack all the way to that. So once you think you have as much in as you can get, it's going to look violent, and it's going to be violent, and if they're conscious, they're going to scream and yell, okay? But ultimately, you have to stop the bleeding. So once you get as much as you think in there as you think you need, you'll take the rest of your gauze, put it on top, and you're going to hold pressure for 2 to 3 minutes. We're not going to waste 2 to 3 minutes, so we won't actually do that, okay? And then you're going to wrap it up.